Okay, guys, good morning. So yesterday we had discussed about static methods with parameters and non-static methods with parameters. So today we are going to discuss locators in Selenium. Okay, what are the different locators in Selenium? So as of now, you guys know ID. One second. Sorry. I'm not telling locators. So today I'm telling parallel testing. Parallel testing. So what is mean by parallel testing means you want to execute test cases parallelly. Suppose you have automated add nationalities, you have automated add skills, and you have automated add jobs functionality, and you want to execute these programs parallelly. Okay. So now let's see those concepts. So yesterday we had completed add skills 3, add nationality. Okay. So now I'm going to create package name as parallel classes. Parallel classes. I'm creating a package name as parallel classes. So in this parallel classes package, I don't have any testing class. So let me copy add skills and add nationality programs, Control C, and I'm pasting here. So right now I'm having add skills functionality and I'm having add nationality functionality. So we know how to execute these programs one by one. So if you want to execute these programs one by one, just you need to click run as test-ng test. And after that, you will come to this program and you will do run as test-ng test. So that programs will be executed one by one. Okay. But I want to trigger these two programs at a time. So both Chrome browsers has to open at a time and my programs I want to execute. Okay. So that is known as parallel testing. So first what I'm doing is I'm going to generate a batch file. I'm going to create a batch file. So how to create a batch file, I'm going to tell you now. So to create a batch file, first I need to generate testng.xml file. So how to generate testng.xml file for testng class. So this is my TC01 add skills 3. So I'm right clicking and go to testng and click on convert to testng. Right. Here I'm able to see convert to testng. So here I need to browse my current package. So let me browse it. So what is my project? Selenium 44. So under Selenium 44, under SRC test Java, what is my package? Parallel classes. So this is the package folder I'm selecting. And I'm doing next and I'm clicking on finish. Next and finish. See, this is the testng.xml was generated. Okay. So like this is the testng.xml was generated. Okay. So this file, we can call it as a batch file. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this step one more time. Just observe the steps, what I am doing. So first, you need to right click on this testng class, go to testng, click on convert to testng. And you have to browse the project folder. So click on browse and select the folder name Selenium 44 and go to SRC test Java. So before that, let me delete my testng.xml here. Okay. I'm deleting. So I'm selecting this testng class file, go to testng, click on convert to testng. Right. Let me browse my project folder. So Selenium 44, SRC test Java. So here parallel classes, this is my package folder. So just click on OK, next and finish. See, like that we had generated testng.xml. Okay. So this is the first step we will do. Okay. Right. So in this testng.xml, what are the changes I'm going to do? You have to observe. So I'm going to copy this line one more time. So parallel classes, this is package name. And what is this testng class file name? I'm pressing function key and F2. Function key and F2. So I'm copying this one. So here. So in this package, parallel underscore classes, this package contains TC01 add skills 3, and this package also contains, this is the testng class name. Okay. So like that. So here I want to write parallel is equal to classes. So I have written parallel is equal to classes. Okay, guys. Let me see. So these are the changes I did. Okay. So this is the one line I got added, and parallel is equal to classes. So if I will execute this program, if I will execute this testng class file, testng.xml, both programs will be executed at a time. Okay. So let me execute my testng.xml batch file. Right click, run as testng suite. Okay. Let me click on testng suite. See, both Chrome browsers will open at a time. Just observe that change. See, one Chrome browser got opened. 1 second. Why it is not open both? Parallel is equal to classes. Okay. Okay. Both got opened, and see, both got executed at a time. See, parallel passes. So both got executed, and at a time, both programs got executed and successfully passed. Okay. And if you want to see the output, where the execution output, if you want to see, once testng.xml got executed, you have to navigate test output folder and click on emailable report.html. So this is the one. So just open with browser. Open with web browser. See, add skills and nationality skills, both are showing status passed. See, test passed. Both tests got passed, and it is showing the execution summary in this report. Okay. So like that, we can execute testng class files in parallel. If you want to add one more also, just you can copy it and paste it, and specify the correct package name and a class name, so that suppose if you developed one more program, add jobs. So all these programs will be executed parallelly. 3 Chrome browsers will be opened at a time, and all these 3 programs will be executed parallelly. Okay. So that's it on this part. So if you don't write parallel is equal to classes, it won't execute in parallel. But if you write parallel is equal to none, okay, if you write parallel is equal to none, first this program will be executed. After completion of this program, the second program will be executed. So it is a sequential process. But if you write parallel is equal to classes, okay, this program will be executed in one Chrome browser, and this program will be executed in another Chrome browser, like that. Okay. So right. And here one more thing also, it's got populated. Thread count is equal to 5. Suppose if I will mention thread count is equal to 6. Thread count is equal to okay. Thread count is equal to, I mentioned 3. So in the interviews, people are asking what is thread count is equal to 3. Okay. Suppose let us assume in this testng.xml there are total 6 are there. Okay. So there are total 6 testng class files are there. What does this mean? Means thread count indicates in the first iteration, first these 3 programs will be executed, and in the second iteration, next 3 programs will be executed. So thread count decides how many number of testng class files has to execute in parallel. You got the point, guys, right? So first three programs will be executed in parallel in the first iteration, and the second iteration remaining three will be executed. Suppose if I mention thread count is equal to 2. Okay. So how many iterations it will be completed? So total 3 iterations. So in the iteration 1, these 2 programs will be executed. In the second iteration, these 2 programs will be executed at a time. And in the third iteration, these 2 programs will be executed. Thread count, it decides how many TestNG class files has to execute in parallel. Okay, how many TestNG class files has to execute in parallel. So that is the meaning. Suppose if I will give thread count is equal to 1 means, what does that mean? So first this will be executed, next this will be executed. So next third one will be executed like this. So there is no point thread count is equal to 1 if you are giving. If you are giving thread count is equal to 2, 2 TestNG class files will be executed in parallel. Hope everyone understood this testng.xml. Okay. Okay, let me tell you how to generate testng.xml last time, because creation of batch file is very important. So right click, go to testng, convert to testng, browse the project folder, Selenium 44, src, test Java, and where is that? Parallel classes. One second. Selenium 44. Okay, I opened Selenium 4. Selenium 44, src, test Java. So parallel classes, this is the one. And if you want to generate parallel is equal to classes automatically, you can select it here. Parallel is equal to classes. And thread count also, if you want to specify, you can mention 2 or 3 like this. So that testng.xml generates automatically. So now I'm selecting next and finish. So testng.xml generated. See here, thread count is equal to 3 got populated automatically, and parallel is equal to classes also got populated automatically. Here at the test level, you can remove this line. So you no need to specify this one. Parallel is equal to classes thread. So at the suit level, it's fine. And how many testng class files are there? Just you can specify it. That's it. You can specify it. Function key and F2, Control C, and change it here, testng class. Right. So at a time, 3 testng class files will be executed. Here there are only 2, so these 2 will be executed. Okay. So in the testing, once after generating testng.xml, okay, so simply we copied and pasted here, and we have renamed it as test2, and we specified package name and class name of nationality module, nationality testng class file. So just you can go and run as testng suite, so that test1 and test2 will be executed in parallel. Okay, guys. So this is the second approach. Now let me go and create third approach. Guys, follow అవుతున్నారా అందరూ? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. So now I am going to tell you about third approach. Okay, let me create another package. Parallel methods. So I'm going to create parallel methods. Let me click on finish. So let me copy my program TC01 add skills 3 program. So in this program, what I am doing is, one second, guys. parallel methods, right? One second. ABC7, where is that? So this is the non-static methods approach we are using in all programs. So I'm copying this program. In parallel methods and I'm pasting. Right. So okay. So I'm copying all these things. Okay, one second. Okay. So one second, going to parallel classes and nationality module. So add nationality module. Add nationality module contains, this is the method. So I'm copying this method, Control C. And in this program, I'm pasting. Okay. So right now I'm having how many main tests? This is one main test. So what I'm doing is I'm taking copy and I'm pasting one more time. This is a nationality test. And this is the method I'm going to copy here. And I'm going to create nationality text. So let me give my variable value globally. String nationality text. String nationality text is equal to Indian 143. So I'm having this information, and so this is the information nationality text. So nationality text value, it will comes to here. Okay. So in this test.ng class file, this is one main test, and this is another main test. Okay. Right now I'm having two main test methods. So if I want to execute those two methods at a time, okay, how to generate testng.xml is important. Okay, let me go to. So where is parallel methods package? Okay. So in this testng class file, this is one method. The method name is skills test. And another main test method is nationality test. I want to execute these two test methods at a time, guys. So what I am doing is right click, go to testng, convert to testng, browse the project folder, Selenium 44, src test Java. So parallel methods. So you want to execute multiple methods at parallel. So you can select multiple methods if you want to execute of that particular testng class contains multiple methods, multiple @test methods. So I'm selecting methods and I'm giving 3. So, and I'm clicking next and finish. See, this is my testng.xml was generated. So here, if you observe, parallel is equal to methods got generated. So if this testng class file contains multiple @test methods, those will be executed in parallel. Okay, let me run my program now. So here I'm going to give Java 51 and Java 51. Okay, and I'm saving this program. Let me execute my program now. Okay, one second, guys. Okay, let me run my program. Testng run as testng suit. See, these two test methods got executed parallelly. Okay, so let's go and verify the emailable report. Just refresh this test output folder, refresh. Emailable report, open with web browser. See, nationality test was passed and skills test was passed, and this package, this is the testng class contains multiple @test methods. This is got executed. Guys, understood everyone? So that's it. So these are the three approaches are available in parallel testing in testng. So now let's discuss the summary point. First, we had discussed about parallel is equal to classes. So in this testng.xml, simply we appended this line. Okay, parallel is equal to classes thread count. So if the testng.xml contains multiple testng classes, simply at the suit level, we will write parallel is equal to classes thread count is equal to 3. So that testng classes will be executed in parallel. So in the interviews, people are asking this question, guys, how to achieve parallel testing in Selenium. So you need to generate testng.xml, and in the testng.xml, we have to write parallel is equal to classes and thread count is equal to 3, so that testng class files will be executed in parallel. So this is the explanation you have to tell in the interviews. Okay, and the second approach, if the once testng.xml is generated, we have to copy the test block, and we have to copy the multiple times the test block, and every time we have to give different name for each test block and mention the package names and class names, so that these test blocks will be executed in parallel. And at the suit level, we have to write parallel is equal to classes and thread count is equal to 3 or 4, so that those many thread counts will be executed in parallel. This is second approach. So in the second approach, we are doing a lot of changes. Simply we are copying and we are giving different name, and we are giving package name and class name. So and suit level, we are writing these things. Okay, right. And in the third approach, what we are doing, we are doing in the generated.xml. Okay, but in the program only we are doing the changes. So we are specifying all global variables. Okay, and we are specifying all these global variables, and we are copying that add nationality method in this program, and we have created, this is one test method and this is one test method, and my multiple test methods are executing in parallel. So why those multiple test methods are executing in parallel means, in the testng.xml, we have given parallel is equal to methods thread count is equal to 3. So that testng class methods are executing in parallel of this testng class file. So these are the three approaches, and where we are checking the output report. So just you can select the test output folder and refresh. Okay. So first time this test output folder, it will be generated automatically whenever you execute program through testng.xml only. Suppose in your project folder, if test output folder is not there, you can select Selenium 44 and do refresh. After refresh, you can able to see test output folder in your project folder. Okay, project folder లో మీకు testng.xml రన్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఒక్కొక్కసారి మీకు టెస్ట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఫోల్డర్ కనపడదు. సో అప్పుడు కనపడినప్పుడు ఈ ఫోల్డర్ మీదకి వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడ రైట్ క్లిక్ చేసి రిఫ్రెష్ కొడితే యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ దిస్ టెస్ట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఫోల్డర్, అండ్ యూ కెన్ ఎక్స్పాండ్ టెస్ట్ అవుట్పుట్ ఫోల్డర్ అండ్ open with web browser, so you can see the execution report. Okay, so like this, guys, summary we understood. So these are the three ways we can able to achieve the parallel testing in Selenium. So now we understood parallel testing. Okay, so now I want to ask a question to everyone. One second.